Hey, Robert with Purple Shirt Realty. Just wanted to shoot this quick video. Top 3 things builders do to lure you in. Is it deceptive? I'll let you decide. The first one is, and you'll always know there's something more to it when you see online they got an asterisk next to it. So the first one would be where they say, this would be your monthly payment, right? So some builders, they'll go out and know like the price will be like in fine print, different things will be in fine print, but they'll put like a really low monthly payment. But what they're not telling you is that's only the mortgage, the principal and interest. It doesn't include the taxes and insurance. They try to do that to bait you in, get into the neighborhood, get into the model home, and then they're gonna try and hard sell you on one of their homes. Remember, these sales agents, they get paid by commission. They get paid to sell homes. So for them, it's about getting you in and in doing everything they can to not let you out the door without buying one of their homes, including misleading information about their other competitors a lot of times, where they'll tell you bad, negative things about their competitors that may not be true and different things. But the first thing they're gonna do is give you an incomplete monthly payment picture that does not include the taxes and insurance. And we all know that a monthly pay, unless you put 20% or more down on a home, you will have all that bundled into your monthly payment. The principal, the interest, the taxes, and insurance, PITI. So that's the first thing. The second one is lower interest rates, right? They'll go and they'll say, you can have lower interest rates with us as low as 3.99 or whatever. It'll be like lower than everybody's got. And you're thinking, wow, that's a great deal. And you go in and sure, that interest rate is available, but what they don't tell you until you get in there and they're trying to hard sell you on their home is that you have to pay to have that lower interest rate. Anybody can have a lower interest rate anywhere if they're willing to pay for a lower interest rate. It's called buying down the interest rate. You can go get a resale home or any home. If you're willing to pay for it, you can get a lower interest rate with any lender. So a lot of times they'll do that, and then you'll see things too like, oh, here's a 2-1 buy down we give you and all this other kind of stuff. Essentially, anything that's called a 2-1 buy down, 3-1 buy down, or anything like that is a form of an adjustable rate mortgage. That means, oh yeah, it'll be real low in the first year, and then the second year it's gonna go up, and in the third year, oh, it's gonna be higher than everybody else from years 3 through 30, something like that. So you gotta be careful about advertisements as far as that as well. And then the third thing that you'll see sometimes is they'll advertise a price that's lower than everywhere. And then what'll happen is, and they'll have an asterisk next to the price too. And this just happened to one of my clients, called me the other day. She's looking at a home, ready to apply for a home. And then she goes online and she sees, hey, the price of the home is less than what they're trying to sell me. It's like 10,000 less. Well, that's because what they put on the internet is the cash price. It's the price that you get if you're a cash buyer, right? But if you're getting financing, oh, you don't get that deal, right? So sometimes you'll see prices that are low and they'll advertise, and then you get in there and then they say, oh, well, that's the cash price. However, we can do this for you, that. Again, it's things they're doing to try and get you in the door so they can try and sell you. But that's just 3 of the most common examples, the ones that are happen most often. If you want to cut through all the fluff, know who's really offering what at what prices, where the real low interest rates are, the real good prices, lower closing costs, truth about which builder is better to go with over the other as far as incentives, who's telling the truth, who's not, give us a call. This is what we do all day, every day, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. You do not want to be taken advantage of. We see it happen a lot. You need somebody on your side. It don't cost you anything for us to help you. It's all benefit for you. It will not cost you a penny that you have to pay us. We get paid by the builders, no matter which one you buy from. They all have a pot of money. They pay realtors. So we're taken care of, but it's important to have protection. It's our job to make sure you are protected and you're looked after and nobody's misleading you, feeding you. The other thing too is when we go with you, we prevent them from trying to hard sell you and close a deal on you on the spot. And we already know before we even walk in somewhere who's really got what deal and what's really being offered, so they can't pull the shade over your eyes. Certainly not ours, because we already know. Can't say that for all realtors. Some realtors, they walk in and they don't know any more than the buyer does. They're just trying to collect a paycheck. You don't want that kind of realtor. You want one that's experienced with new construction, that knows the in and outs, knows the sales agents, knows the pitches, and knows what you can and can't do, that's going to protect you and look out for you. We look forward to hear from you, and we'll catch you on the next video.